Good Sunday morning, and God, I do thank you for the opportunity just to say, God, I thank you. Before I get into what I want to discuss this morning, I want to go back to, I sent out a post on social media last week, and it was concerning a family who was in need of assistance with a young man for school clothes. To the ones of you that reached out to me, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. But everything that's needed for the young man is being taken care of, has been taken care of, and it's going to be okay. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Also on yesterday, I sent some text messages out to a few different friends, and if you're listening today, you'll understand. Needing to get some information from you. I want to get your perception and perspective on a topic that I want to discuss on one of my lives. So that's the reason why I was reaching out to you. So whenever you do have a chance, the time permits, please give me a call, because I'm doing some research before I put this one out there. Now, what I want to talk about this morning, I want to talk about being a father, but also being a father figure. And I'm explaining where I'm going. I meet people all the time, and I'm giving opportunities to communicate and also receive. And I love the young minds, males and females. But on yesterday, young lady who, I'll help anybody, but I'm not a person who you will be able to take advantage of, because I also read the room, I read the energy, and if I do something, I'm doing it from my heart, and I'm not carrying any expectations for later. So, this young lady who asked a question of me, and that question was, Mr. Craig, why is it that you look out for me in the manner that you do? And I said, I'm going to answer your question, but I'm going to answer your question to correct your thoughts. I said, it's not that I'm looking out for you. I look out for you and your sister through you. I said, but I love the fact that you asked that question, and that's what you should do. Going somewhere this morning. Fathers and father figures. And I said, the reason you ask him that question put a smile on my face and my heart is because you have to be careful what you accept from who, especially in the case of a young lady. Because we have men, and I am, who are looking for opportunities to take advantage of situations, especially young minds, especially young women. And you're offering assistance with the hopes of manipulating the situation later to pull them somewhere they have no business being. So when she said what she said to me, we had that discussion, and I told her, great question. But I told her I wasn't, again, looking out just for her. I was looking out for her and her sister. But I wasn't giving anything, because I don't give away money, but I do invest. See, this young lady and her sister has been raised right. We all deal with difficult times that comes with the territory, but we are given those opportunities so that we can learn how to maneuver and get to the other side better than we came in. But also in the process, which is your testimony, being able to share it with the hopes that you may be able to help someone else on a later date. So I told the young lady, I said, I'm not giving you anything. I'm investing in you. Very intelligent woman. I say, because I see prosperity. I see prosperity from a standpoint, the sky's the limit. You're headed where you're supposed to go, and you will get there, you and your sister. And you may have to assist your sister and someone else alone, but you're going to assist them with remembering what you went through to get the way you got to go. I say, so nothing is being given. I'm investing. I'm investing in your future. I am a father of 3 adult kids. I'm a grandfather of 2 and a 0.5. But I'm a father figure to so many others. You may want to sit and think you're not a role model. You're not being seen when you're out doing what you're doing, but the world is looking. And it's all about how you carry yourself, how you lead, and how you do. And if you're given an opportunity to be an example, do it. But do it from your heart. There are people out here who are in my debt. I don't call, aggravate you, bother you, and I never will. I'll never clear the debt because you'll be in my debt till death do you part. But the one beautiful thing, and I can say this with conviction, everything that I have done from my heart, I've gotten it back times 10 and then some. And even if I'm not seeing it directly, I have kids that are still okay, and they do share stories. So, father figures, if in that life or that child who does have a father, a dad, a donor, they're not doing what they need to do, and we can step up, because it does take a village. But don't go in looking for anything outside of assisting that person to get to where they need to be, because they're needing just a little bit of help, because things happen. Life is happening. And if you can attempt to get off your high horse just for a second, I'd like for you to think you went through something. You're not sitting where you're sitting because you created the path that you walk. You stumbled along your path, and for whatever reason, God, I thank you, you were able to get back to where you needed to be. Just be humble and remember. And don't do anything that you know you should not do when it comes to being a leader and being a part of leadership, when it comes to our young minds that are in need. And if you can help, for the love of everything, please do help from your heart. You all give thanks, be blessed, and be okay with the struggles. It's a lesson. And I am so excited to just say yet again, God, I do thank you, because that young lady really assisted me in just being okay with life. Be blessed and take care.